Hi, welcome to the kitchen at Thomas Vaughan, where I'll be cooking today. I am Sara. I am an ambassador here at Thomas Vaughan Accessible, and I'm also a student occupational therapist. Through this video today, I'd like to show you the ways that using an accessible kitchen can make such a difference for people living with disabilities. One of the first things you'll see me using here is the electric rise and fall worktop, activated by a push button. This is handy if using the kitchen in a multi-generational family or with carers. The sensors prevent lowering too far onto my leg, so it will bounce back to a safe height. You might even spot the waterfall edge here. This clever worktop has this at the front, back and sides, catching any spills and containing them on the worktop, which saves lots of cleaning up. Handy drawers with access and of course lots of reachable storage are absolutely essential for everyone. Being a wheelchair user, it can take a lot of planning. I am using the hob here and I will be cooking a bacon and egg sandwich, by the way. One of the greatest things here is that the hob and the extractor fan work in unison by talking to each other. So as soon as I turn the hob on, I put a pan on, the extractor fan gets the signal to turn on, which is one less stretch. Thomas Vaughan has a fridge with several opening methods. One option is a push mechanism that pops open, breaking the seal without requiring a pull. This feature lets you position yourself comfortably and avoid struggling with the door. It even lets you open the fridge door with digital technology voice control, such as using an Alexa or a button, which is quite the party stopper, though for us it's quite life-changing. It also closes itself if left open, so no accidental leaving the door ajar. Here you will see me using this fabulous gadget for opening packets. It slices them open, which is by far easier than trying to control a pair of scissors or a knife. This is a must for everyone in my opinion. I'm really enjoying making my bacon and egg sandwich. It's the first time I've done it in at least 5 years. With the worktop positioned at the right height and space underneath for my feet, I no longer need to reach or lean forward awkwardly. This setup keeps hot liquids from splashing into my face, since everything is at waist level and I don't have to lift my arms above my head, making the process much easier and safer. Here we have a heat-proof shelf that extends from under the oven, handy for getting things out of the oven and for transferring items without having to carry or lift them. I don't trust myself with eggs. It is great to have some extra workspace as well. You can see here that the easy reach lever tap with side access saves overreaching and getting soaked before you can get out of the way of the water. Not sure if that is just me not being quick enough, but my tap at home always gets me. With nothing underneath the worktop, you can see that my reach into the corner is easier, allowing me to keep things there. We are using the zip tap here. In fact, we've just installed this new controller, allowing me to have instant hot, cold or fizzy water. This eliminates the need to carry hot water, lift and pour the kettle, and then the action of pouring it into the cup, which is a challenge in itself. This specific tap prevents hot water from spitting at you, which at face height is a great safety feature for us. This phenomenal, accessible and well thought out kitchen has been designed by Adam Thomas. He also talks about the waterfall edge being good not only for spillages, but also for moving around the counter without touching your dirty wheels, which hygienically, whilst in the kitchen, I find this is such a good feature. A pull-out drawer that extends into a lower work zone allows me to use the prep area and chopping board at a suitable height, so it is hugely beneficial. And let's face it, most kitchens are small, so this is perfect to pull out and be able to put away. It lessens the gap distance between the kitchen sides as well, whilst also keeping as much space to move around as possible, making it a perfect addition to a kitchen. I mentioned storage before. Drawers are easier than cupboards for reaching every item tucked away. Also, pull-down shelves can work well. Electric button-operated cupboard options are also available, like the ones you may see behind me. They've promised me a proper spatula next time. My first bacon sarnie cooking ages went well, so now I'm making them for everyone. I quietly feel proud of this achievement. Don't tell anyone. I like to raise the worktop so that I can move my food safely around without having to lift it too much. It is advisable to have your kitchen tailored to your specific requirements, as demonstrated here with Thomas Vaughan. Unfortunately, many kitchens are found to be impractical and require redesigning, which is sadly something I often see here. Thank you for joining me today as I utilise this accessible kitchen to prepare my bacon and egg sandwich with significantly greater efficiency than I have previously experienced. Now I get to enjoy. Cheers!